So the last one I want to talk a little bit in this session is the seasons related to each organs. So I want to summarize in a different way and different fashion for you to look at it, understand it in the more systematically way. So if you have something here, not very serious, but you feel it and you know it, or by a doctor, either a Western medical doctor or a Chinese medical doctor, this season is the best based on the traditional Chinese philosophy of the human body, the relationship between human body and the cosmos. Based on Huangdi Neijing and Chinese traditional medicine, this is the season. This is a very good timing to treat it, to recover from it. And usually the problem started in this season. If you look back, search your memory, go back, something happened. But that's not 100%. But if the problem is here, if Ji here in the liver, spring, Chun would be the best season to treat it. And usually it has better outcome. If it's here, and this season, summer, is a better one. But it's a digestion system, 长夏, remember, certain date taken from out of each season. At their time after the hot summer, there's a period. But I prefer to say every 18 days after each season, there's 18 days after this called a 长夏. Actually, 长夏 should be everywhere because you eat every day. You eat every season. Your digestion always works. And because different season has different foods, different vegetable, different fruits, you want to treat your digestive system accordingly. So this need to be maintained all year round. Does it make sense? That is how P 为后天之本. P is the afterbone, the essence, the fundamental, the foundation of afterborn life. 后天之本. You see the connection now? Now the problem in the breathing system, in lung or skin or allergy. Most of the allergy, actually. This is a good timing. No, because the most of the allergy happening in the spring because of the flower, right? So it's not fixed. Remember, Chinese philosophy is not 100%. If it is 100%, it goes the other way around. So you need to link these two. But mainly, this would be good season to treat it. The same principle. This system, a kidney system or productive system problem, you need to take care of it based on the traditional Chinese medicine in winter. Oh, I'm not here to tell you. I won't have a disclaimer here. But you want to go to see a doctor. But at least remember, sleeping is the best medicine. It's given. It's natural. It's given the best medicine. You want to have a good sleep here. Long enough. How long is enough? When you wake up in the morning, you feel energetic. You feel, okay, I have to get up to do something. It's not like, oh, a lot of things haven't done. I have to get up, but I'm so tired. That's not what I'm talking about. You want to wake up, do this. Okay. I'm energetic. I have energy. I want to do something. I cannot lie down here anymore because I feel good. So that's long enough. But you will see when you listen to your body, if you 精神内守, you will listen to your body. Your 精 and the 神 is coming back to take care of yourself. Listen to yourself. Listen to the message your body telling you. You will feel different season. You need different lengths of sleep. It's not always long, but winter is the longest. We'll have one session talking about spring, summer, autumn, winter, relatively how long, right? Unless you're very special. You just need 3 hours a day. Majority, 90.9999 people. You got to take care of it. And the second thing you can do is to take care of what you eat in different seasons. Like for example, in the spring now, because spring everything grow up, everything growing, and that's the 生机, that's the mechanism of grow and be born. 生机, the mechanism of growth and born and being born happening in the season. You can eat some purposely. Eat some sprout. Sprout is and just popping out of the ground. This thing has a very strong 生机 because it's just seed in the ground and it's popping up. That's the best timing to grow fast. But just give you some common sense. But if you eat a lot of sprout here, it's no good. Because here, you want to calm down, slow down. You don't want to grow. You just want to hold on to it. Okay, that's how longer sleep. In ancient time, different seasons just have different food, different vegetable, and different fruits. You cannot eat too much. You can save it by using fermentation, but you don't have that much. But now, because of civilization, because of technology, we can't eat everything. Life is good. At the same time, is it really that good? Because you're messed up. Your body should go with the pace of this season. Go with the pace of the quality of this. They have a different quality. Space-wise, time-wise.